electric, having a good time. If that's you right now, you can pull up to MomoCon and you won't miss out. But speaking of stuff that we don't want to miss out on, we're going to run straight into our next winner's side top 8 qualifier. That's right, we've got Spargo taking on Doramigi. Yeah, man, this is max. This ain't no min. Gonna be pushed into the corner, though, by Spargo. And I also, before we get too far into this, will point out that Spargo has won the last 2 times these two have faced off. They've had 3 total sets. Doramigi won the very first one, and then Spargo had his number. And so I'm thinking we might be seeing another big moment for Spargo, or we might be seeing another Japanese player overcoming their demons as Doramigi gets off early, gets that first stock. Spargo just cannot get in, trying to approach from that diagonal angle, but Doramigi just calling it out every single time. Pops that F smash. You might die for this. You got to find a way back to the stage, but he will do so with that limit climb hazard. And then the down smash off the parry get up attack. Spargo so smart in those scramble situations, knowing exactly the right option to pick. Dash attack coming through, gonna put Spargo in the ledge, which is exactly where you do not want to be against Min. So Spargo gonna do his best to regain center stage immediately, and now might be seeing a little bit out of advantage state, but Doramigi, I don't know why he did that. It wasn't gonna kill and it doesn't do any damage. Spargo got a little carried away. Oh yeah. Air dodging back up on. Doramigi just gonna keep him stuck, and that is the stock. Oh, man. And that is about as good of a first game as you could ask for when you're going up against world #1 FaZe's Spargo, best player in Ultimate right now according to the rankings, and maybe just best player of all time if he can keep picking up these wins. But he's got a lot more to do to put himself into that, the top end of that conversation. He's got to start by beating Doramigi here. And even Spargo with 2 wins on this exact Min. The adaptations come through and suddenly it's a whole different ball game. Same stage as well. Spargo running it straight back here to Hollow Bastion. You know, the stage isn't the problem, me is the problem. But Doramigi might be a problem for him unless he can get back up into the center stage, and he does. But then he immediately gets caught by the parry off of his landing fair.
Man, and has not been touched. This may be a stock. If we get this one, no, we don't.
The climb hazard a little bit more difficult to 2-frame for Doramigi.
Yo, we untouched though.
Oh my God,
okay.
Please hit him. Thank you,
yes.
Spargo.
Calligraphy, give it to me.
Caught by the Megawatt there, sent deep down, and fast falls to avoid the catch from the arm, but fast falls too far. Yeah. Cannot recover, and this is just getting more dire by the moment.
Oh, absolutely. And for the fans at home, just watching Doramigi for the first time, all right? This is the Min the Japanese players warned you about. You know, when you heard all the ruckus back in the day, everyone's like, I can't stand these Min. This character's crazy.
First it was Proto Banham,
yep.
And then he retired and Doramigi was spawned out of the ether to,
absolutely.
To rebalance the cosmos.
The Saiyans are coming.
This kid's young too. I think he was the youngest player to ever win a Smash Major. I think he did it for the first time at either 13 or 14,
Dang.
Which is just wild to think about.
Dang, he said it's my legacy now. Thanks for playing.
Spargo, though, getting to play a little bit more here. He manages today to lead away from Doramigi. He has him caught at the ledge, and another down smash.
Yeah,
that
catch.
move has been making money.
Yes. We're dodge here. Trying to get a nair, dash attack, not working out.
How often do you see down smash out of shield?
I know. Oh, the drop down. That's an, oh my gosh. I'm so surprised we didn't see him swing, but it does not matter. He goes at it again. Cleanup crew.
Spargo somehow made it back.
Oh,
and
the double
it's
jump.
Nothing
That would
mattered.
be it.
Oh, no.
my gosh.
Spargo barely making it back to stage this time around, able to get that back air, able to bring us down to last stock, and so these adaptations, they are working, Bam, but it is still Doramigi who's on the first foot. Spargo in the corner does get that limit break plate beam.
Double jump. Wow, going for the dare is crazy.
It worked out though, and that's the thing that separates Doramigi from everybody else, every other min is he goes for that stuff and it works.
Yeah.
Fair though from Spargo, gonna put Doramigi out there, and he just barely spaces over the Dragon Laser. Scary, scary spot for Spargo!
Oh,
and
yes,
a fist pump.
Man.
Look at that, Doramigi popping off in between games.
You don't have to take off that mask to see the smile too. He knows.
Oh, yeah.
He knows. He's feeling good right now.
Oh, he gonna be cheesing underneath that mask for sure.
Dang.
But he can't.
Boy, Spargo got the waifus, man. Trying to run it on. The waifus believe in you, Spargo.
But he can't quite count his chickens because they have not yet hatched. Doramigi gotta win one more game. And Spargo decides that we're gonna make it happen on Hollow Bastion at least one more time. He's gotten closer and closer every time.
Yep.
So can he win this one?
Oh, we swinging now.
Parrying that early landing nair.
Yeah.
But he's not able to convert it into too much more, and Doramigi just chases him down with that grab to put him into the corner. Spargo, though, does not want to deal with that. He just get up attack, and then I'm back to center.
Yeah. Oh, so close there. Actually hit him out of the double jump, but was not able to get close enough to convert. Send him out even further. Goes for Darren Shield, not going to work out. Dash attack will find its mark, though. Can get a landing yet. Cut it up. All blue.
Slices him to pieces. Doramigi drops his head a little bit, too, after Spargo calls out that air dodge. But he might be on the verge of taking a stock here unless Spargo can battle out of the corner, and he does it with his down tilt. Gets into center, goes for these climb hazards, but they don't hurt Doramigi as much as Spargo wishes they would.
Yeah.
So he's got to pop the limit version instead.
Yep.
Okay.
Charge, great delay there by Spargo, just enough, but we're gonna have to run it back once again.
It's crazy how literally every single recovery has to be perfect
Yes.
from Spargo. He messed
Literally.
up one time there.
Yeah.
He went high, Doramigi positioned himself for up smash, and it was over.
Yeah.
Up tilts, just keeping him juggled up in the air. He was able to refresh the double jump, doesn't even need it. Instead, he's gonna down air back to safety. Tether cancel there too to get a little bit of extra damage and knock Spargo away.
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on,
Okay, here we
Spargo.
go, and the charge, he got it. Yeah. We're out.
The timing is immaculate from Doramigi, and he puts Spargo down onto his last stock of winner's side.
Ooh,
and he
with
does
the
so
up-B?
much damage.
Oh, God! No!
The 0 to death, the fist pump, and the trip to winner's side top 8. All of it has been booked for Doramigi as Min Min takes a decisive 3-0 victory, sending Spargo down to the loser's bracket filled with sharks. Bam looks like he's got something to say about that.
Man! What the heck was that?
What the heck?
Oh my gosh, man.
Oh, that was literally, Spargo lost his stock to a 2-frame ram hit on limit climb hazard. That's a difficult thing to pull off for Doramigi. The timing is hard. He missed it every other time throughout the rest of the set.
Yep.
Spargo spawned in. He was like, okay, I just got to lock in. He's already high percent. I can take this here. I can bring us to last stock. Doramigi, the second his invincibility ran out, he was like, oh yeah.
Cooking.
Cooked him up.
You know, I always know when someone's about to get cooked by a min-min when you try to jump and they hit you with up B. I'm like, all right, you got it, dude.
It's same with Joker. Same with Joker, too.
Yeah, when they start hitting you with up B, it's like, all right, you got it, dude. You're trying to mix me for no reason, man. Let me just play the game in peace.
To update everybody else on where the rest of bracket ended up, our losers top 8 qualifiers are starting to get set up.
Yep.
First, we have later, we're going to have MK Leo versus Varu. We're going to have Onin versus Wrath.
Yeah.
And then we've got a couple more things to be decided. I believe we're going to have the winner of Sonics and Ice Knight facing off against Spargo. So we might get Sonic Spargo for 9th, by the way. And then we'll have the winner of Syrup versus Cola facing off against the winner of our very next set, Bam. And this set, compared to all of the other winners quarterfinals, definitely looks like a bit of an outlier. And there's a